Hey friend, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about holiday stress. It happens to the best of us, and it's ramping up this week because we have 5 days until Christmas and really like 3, maybe 4 shopping days. It's fine. Don't get stressed. If you already are, we're going to talk about how to de-stress. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Project. If you're ready to finally commit to lifelong health, feeling better, and improving your mental and physical health for good, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jennifer Coble, a nurse practitioner, certified functional medicine practitioner, boy mom to 3, and wife. I have a calling on my life to transform the way that you view and experience healthcare because I believe that traditional medicine is leading people astray. We don't need to give a pill for the ill. We need to empower people to have a true lifestyle transformation, both internally and externally. And most importantly, commit and be disciplined to the process. It's time for you to go against the grain to get to optimal health that is going to have you feeling incredible. I can't wait to create a true lifestyle change with you. Let's mandate vegetables and tackle this project together. We're officially in the midst of the chaos, and that's okay. It's okay because we're going to let it be okay. Y'all, so we are going to talk about de-stressing and enjoying the holidays, and these might be a little bit different than what you've heard before, but just hang with me, okay? 4 ways. Here we go. The first one is just say no. Just say no. If any of y'all are in my age range, then that might bring to mind the DARE slogan. But just say no. No is not a cuss word. Whether it's a no to another charity or a no to another party or no to another get together or no to an extra helping of dessert, like just say no. And then do not guilt yourself about that. Okay? Just say no. And remind yourself why. If it's a no to extra dessert, well, because you know that you're going to have a sugar hangover in the morning. And ain't nobody trying to have that when we have things to do tomorrow. Okay? If it's no to another party, well, maybe it's better for you mentally to stay home in your sweatpants and spend time with the closest loved ones that you have. Okay? If it's no to another charity, like it's okay. If we tried to give to everybody and everything, we would go broke. And I ain't saying that it's not what Jesus would do. I'm not saying that. But at some point, we do need money to eat and to pay our bills. But seriously, there are other ways to help people in need besides giving out money, like your time and just a listening ear. Okay, so just saying no is protecting your time, your mental and physical wellness, and it will give you a little bit of practice for the upcoming new year. Okay, because I know you have these New Year's health and wellness goals that you want to achieve in 2023. And by practicing no, you're going to be practicing prioritizing the things that are going to help you reach those goals, okay? You have to prioritize, and prioritizing, you have to say no to some things that are not going to help you reach those goals. All right? So the first one, just say no. All right, the second one, take a minute and reflect on the past year. Like, what have you accomplished over the past year that you're proud of? What have your loved ones, like your kids or your husband, like what have they accomplished that you're proud of? And just take a second and acknowledge your accomplishment. Like we always strive for more, do better, do more, do better, do more. Like let's just sit in what we have accomplished, what you have accomplished. Okay? Y'all, a year ago, like I was just starting this podcast and I thought there's no, I am the worst at starting and stopping things, but there's just something in me that wants to share this information and not necessarily to the patients that are trapped in my room that just want to get their medicine and get out, but people that want to listen and that want to hear this information. And so here I am, like over a year later, and I'm still here and you're still listening. And I appreciate you so much for that. And I want to acknowledge that accomplishment that I've stuck with this. And I want you to take a second and acknowledge what you've accomplished, whether it's graduating from school, applying to school, getting a new job, leaving that job that was sucking the life out of you, being nice to that person that absolutely gets on your nerves, but trying to love them anyway. Okay, that's an accomplishment. And then acknowledge the accomplishments of your loved ones. Something like writing a note or just randomly walking up to them and just looking them in the eye and saying, I'm so proud of you. It will fill your bucket and it will also fill theirs. I just love to see the look in my children's eyes when I just randomly walk up to them and they just look at me like, oh my God, awkward party of three. Why are you in my personal space? And I just say, you know what? Like, I'm so proud of what you did. And they become speechless not because I don't tell them that I'm proud of them, but just because they're just like, you're super awkward because this is not like, not an appropriate time. It's just a random time. But I try to randomly tell them that and just make sure that they know that what they're doing is amazing and that they're amazing people. So, number 2 is just take a minute and reflect on the past year and reflect on what you've accomplished and be proud of yourself. And then let your loved ones know that they're accomplished too. And I'm telling you, y'all, it will fill you up. Okay. Number 3, get outside. Girl, if you are like me, you have been inside in your sweatpants under a blanket. If you're not in the kitchen cooking Christmas treats, I shouldn't say cooking, baking Christmas treats. And possibly doing a little bit of online shopping. Okay. I got in that rut probably like a week, 2 weeks ago, and I was tired and I was moody and I was just, like I felt like I could crawl out of my skin. And I guess it just hit me. It's like, you know what? I haven't been working out like I normally do. Like I haven't been releasing that stress like I normally do. I haven't been eating as well as I normally do. And it just shows that staying inside and not moving will make me and you more tired and stressed out. We have to have an outlet. So if you're listening to this podcast, go ahead and put it on speakerphone or on your AirPods or whatever. Put on some clothes or just put on a jacket, put on your walking shoes, double glove if it's cold, because my hands stay cold, and go for a 10-minute walk. Like just go for a walk, whether it's around your block, whether it's, whatever, to the mailbox and back. Like just get outside and move and get your blood pumping and get some fresh air. It will just be like a huge weight has been taken off of your shoulders, off of your chest, off of your mind. And then just like while you're out there, look around and just thank God for the trees and the birds. And if you're in snow, the snow, or if the sun is out, the sun. Like I thank God for the sun right now because we have not seen it a lot in the past 2 or 3 weeks. And it has been absolutely miserable. But do that. Get outside. And number 4 is one that I have to remind myself of constantly and my husband constantly. Because if not, our holidays could be absolutely miserable. Number 4 is accept the fact that the holidays that you have in mind are probably pretty similar to like the Leave It to Beaver. Everybody's smiling, hugging, laughing. The food is perfect. The presents are perfectly wrapped with the perfect bows and the perfect whatever. Perfect. That's not going to happen. It's probably going to end up, if it's like ours, your holidays are probably going to end up like the Griswolds. Okay? Somebody's going to have a meltdown. Somebody's present is going to be forgotten. Your cousin, aunt, uncle, best friend, whoever is probably going to say something that doesn't sit well with you, etc., etc. Something is not going to go right. And you know what? That is okay. It is okay. because we are going to remember the reason that any of this holiday season is happening is because of the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay? The presents are not the main thing about this season. They are definitely, we love them, okay? Love my presents. I love to rip open a present. But ultimately, it's about celebrating the birth of Jesus. And it's also about enjoying the ones you love. Enjoying those moments where your little one opens that present and you see their eyes light up and they're so excited. Or, heaven help me, we have 3 elves, y'all, and I think they're going to be the death of me. But anyway, the look on my 4-year-old's eyes in the morning when they see the mischief that they've gotten into. I just want to replay it over and over again because it's so precious. So enjoying our loved ones, enjoying the moments that only come with Christmas, because they will pass very, very quickly. And I'm just going to end with this story real quick. Just last night, my middle child, he fell asleep on the couch. He got up and my husband woke him up, and he got up off the couch and he gave my husband a hug, and he stayed there a little longer than normal. And it just gave me the chance to look at him. I know you look at your kids, but you don't look at them, actually observe them. And it gave me a chance to notice how big he has gotten, how much he has grown. Y'all, I think I've said it before on here, we've gone through 4 pant sizes since March in baseball. And I hear myself say that, but it doesn't click. But last night I looked at him and I looked at how much hair he had on his legs and how thick his legs had gotten and how tall he had gotten. And he's turned into a man in front of my eyes, and it's so hard to believe that my baby, who is just in preschool and having meltdowns in kindergarten, he is slowly turning into a man. It is so hard to believe, and I can see those Christmases, and of course, Apple phones, pop up your memories, and you look back at them, and you're like, oh, how cute. But if you sit there and you think, how quickly that time has gone by, I hope that you will remember to appreciate the time that is here this Christmas, and appreciate the look in your kids' eyes. And even if they don't get that present that they want and they pout and they sulk, you give them a hug and you tell them that you love them, and enjoy it as much as you can. Okay? So we're going to go through these one more time really quick, the highlights. Number 1, just say no. Okay? It's not a cuss word. 2, take a minute and reflect on the past year and your accomplishments and your loved ones' accomplishments. 3, get outside and move your body, girl. Move your body and get that stress out. And number 4, accept the fact that the holidays that you have in mind may not happen. It may be a Griswold Christmas, but we're going to be thankful for it anyway. Okay, so I hope that you have gotten one action item from this podcast episode today. And I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. And if you have not yet, and you are a stressed out mama with a very little bit of time, and you are looking for New Year's help with your health and wellness goals, something that you can do quick and easy and that's going to fit into your lifestyle, I want you to go to jennifercoble.com/course. Check out the course. I have a Healthy Habits Blueprint that is going to help you map out your goals, help you to identify your obstacles and overcome those obstacles, okay? Sometimes we have them in our head. We don't even realize it. And we just need to see them and prepare for them and know that they're going to happen and be okay with that and have a game plan to get past them, okay? So this course will help you do that. And along with this course, you can have free email access to me anytime. So go ahead and head over to jennifercoble.com/course and check it out. And I hope to talk to y'all soon and have a very Merry Christmas. Real quick before you go, if this podcast has blessed you in some way, the number one way you can thank me is to head over to Apple Podcasts and subscribe to the show and leave me a written review. Can't wait to hear from y'all.